Urgent action call, ASP. Call Governor Cuomo's office now. In the next few hours, the Cuomo administration is poised to make a monumental mistake on fracking. We will put that up on the blog. I'll send you that right now. I really don't like Cuomo. I really don't. Hey, Don, how are you? Long time no hear.
I'm doing well. Yeah, I know, brother. Man, I just wanted to touch base with you when you were saying how much you have a problem with Mr. Cuomo. I have to agree. I don't understand why people like Durbin, Obama, and Cuomo, I don't know if it's that they have a disdain for the majority of Democrats or what their problem is, but whenever their back's against the wall, when it's time for them to run for re-election, they become like the lions of progressive.
Right.
But when they get into office, they turn into these, I guess, liberal to moderate Republicans. They rule like Republicans, but campaign like Democrats, and I just don't understand it.
Well,
why do we keep falling for it?
I mean, look, President Obama was definitely more populist when he was running, starting in September of last year. And, Dick Durbin, I think, has been generally pretty reliably progressive. Cuomo, I think it's a mixed bag. The thing for a guy like Cuomo is he sees New York State as a good test for the rest of the country because there are parts of New York State that are pretty Republican, both ranging from your NRA teabagger type to like the suburban, golfy type of. I had some family who lived in Elmira, and they used to live in Worcester, and they moved to Elmira, and they became that sort of type of like. Elmira is not necessarily suburban, but they became that type of Republican, where they, didn't necessarily buy into all the social conservatism, but they didn't buy into the liberal social.
I think it's all to do with the myth of the so-called independent voter, which is basically an uninformed voter. And if you lead and if you rule with good governance, and you have programs that help people and that balance the budget and do all these other things that, continue Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare and lower the budget and stop getting us in all these wars and pulling us out of wars, why can't they understand that the results would give you a better opportunity to win elections? Because when they run for elections, they run on all those type of promises, but when they get into office, they always seem to find excuses, or they slow down, or they really don't. They generally don't care.
I mean, I think it's two things. I think one, it's it's wanting to raise campaign money. I've told this story before, but one of our listeners, very supportive listeners, had told me a story back in 2007, I think it was, where she was seated next to Bob Rubin at a theater fundraiser. And she told me two parts of the story, one which really resonated with me, and then one which resonated with me later. One was, and I'll tell it another time, about Bob Rubin bemoaning the traffic in the city, but not knowing where he was. But the other thing he said at that time was that he thought John Edwards had no chance because he was a populist. Now, what was sort of unsaid but revealing was that he didn't say that about Obama, even though Obama was sort of, talking obviously not as populist as Edwards during that election.
Edwards, right?
And so,
maybe he knew.
The Bob Rubins at least own a big part of the party insofar as when you're talking about national elections and people need money. Those are the go-tos. Cuomo is also dealing with the Wall Street money. And so I think, that's the answer. And the other part of the answer is that on some level, these politicians themselves are anti-populist because just in their heart of hearts, I don't think Obama in his heart is in any way a populist. And so if you give me two scenarios where I can get elected. One which is I can sort of pay a little bit of lip service to the populism, but still collect some of that wealthy person's money. Or I can be full-on populist and alienate those people. Just on that, it's a 50-50. But if I'm also inclined to agree with those guys in the suits, just because how else did I get here? I mean,
right.
Then there's your answer. So, what we need is either a really good class trader,
yes.
or somebody who somehow
Roosevelt.
manages to crack the code and gets up there without that corporate money.